This salad is a winner. Cold or hot, I hope you get to make it. I'm gonna finish that in peace. I'm just gonna enjoy my coffee. I decided to wear a nice shirt for this one. It's a little bit wrinkly, but I'm wrinkly too. All right, today I'm gonna use this chickpea pasta. I've used it before, I like it. If you overcook it, it breaks apart. So 20 grams of protein, 8 grams of fiber, for those that care. It is 8 ounces. What are you doing, beautiful? Oh, come. Sit. Give me, oh, I love it. Give me another kiss. Yeah, okay. Good girl. No drooling. Now I gotta wash my hands so people don't think I just touch you and then touch the food, like some people do. And who cares? It's my house. Tomorrow is Amanda's birthday. So twice a year, I honor Amanda and just reflect, because she helped me change everything about my life for no other reason than just being. This recipe today, I want to do one that was from that era. So I used to own a business. It was a deli catering company / restaurant. It had seats. We had a tea bar in it. It was pretty awesome. It was called Mizuna, and that was right when we were together. And this was one of her favorite salads she would always ask me to bring home. So I'm gonna share it today. I'm gonna adapt it because it wasn't vegan then, and I'm gonna make it vegan now. So this is inspired by Amanda. Let's start with an onion. Onions. Don't worry, Frankie. Just the onions. There's 5 cloves of garlic here. 5. And I'm just gonna slice and dice and mince. Minced garlic. Just a light little wash, a little bit of soap and water does the trick. Clear up that garlicky flavor in case I don't want it on anything else. For all you pro chefs who've worked in restaurants, just so you can see what I did in the kitchen. I put in the floor mats. Yes. These are the best things. If you're into like house designing and stuff like that, you probably wouldn't want that. But I'm a guy and I live alone, so I like my mats. Easy to clean, wash up outside, all the crap falls between them, blah, blah, blah. If you're a kitchen guy or gal, you know. If you know, you know. Parsley, and this parsley has seen some better days. What I'm gonna do is probably save a couple of these for garnish, any of the good ones in the middle. I'll save a few of these. Just pick out the best ones. These ones are good. A wet paper towel, put them in here, and then I'm just gonna put this in the refrigerator until I'm ready to use them. And for the rest of these, I'm gonna make sure we pull out the lumber, like these big things. Nobody wants to be chewing on this big stuff. So if it's too big, I just take it right out and take the leaves right off it. I'm gonna cut the bottom of this right off. This part doesn't need it. And only the really big ones. I'm not concerned with the small ones, but the really big things that you could actually use as firewood, I don't want them in my dish. So I'm going to discard this, but I like to just take it and scrunch it in a little ball like this. And it really helps you hold your fingers together because you definitely don't want to be cutting them. Slice. And then I turn it and do it the other way. Parsley. And so you're aware, I put my trash down here. I'm not sponsored by these guys. It's called My Bacon. Ingredients. Mushroom mycelium, organic coconut oil, organic sugar, natural flavor, and salt. Boom. So I did go and see these guys and they're based out of Albany, New York. It's amazing what they're doing and how they do it. Grow the mycelium, making it into bacon. It's like a really cool process, and I'm super impressed. And I loved it. So now I'm back in the States. Now I can start trying all the products that I used to go and visit and see. Let's try it. A little vacuum sealed pack. I'm just gonna take it out. And it looks super cool. I mean, it smells delicious. Looks awesome. The original recipe has I wrote them in 2 quarts of pasta, half a cup of bacon fat, flavor of the bacon in that fat. Bacon is fatty. I don't expect companies to go out there and make these non-fat, low-fat, vegan things. Why bother? We need the most flavor as possible, making the transition. I'll do 2 stacks. It's a little messy. Like that. And then I'm just gonna dice it. Doesn't have to be perfect. None of this has to be perfect. Do whatever you feel you can do. Try to get better every single time. That's it. That's the whole mission, is just try to get better every single time. My forced bacon right there, cubed. I'm just gonna let that come to a boil. Oh, Franks, is it snack time? He loves her peanut butter cons. There you go. Good girl. While that water's boiling, I wanted to share another book that I was reading. It's called The Good Life by Helen and Scott Nearing. Before I started the farm that I had with a friend of mine way back, 2003 to 2005, rototilled pretty much all of it, front, side, back, made these amazing all-natural compost, all because of this book, these guys, Helen and Scott Nearing. And they were homesteaders back in the 20s and 30s. These guys are legends, and they did it twice. This book is super good, and it's got a great chapter on health. It's a big recommendation. I've read it probably 3 times. This is my 4th time I'm reading it now. I've probably given this book away a dozen times. Gonna add a little bit of salt. I have to figure out how to do this with the stove against the wall. Because in England, I had the luxury of having the stove on an island, and this is different for me. So check out what I've had to do. I'll just video this, see? Check out this cool rig. It sticks on there. I actually got it for the van, but I'm gonna play with it in the house before I use it on the van because I definitely don't want to break in my camera. Anyways, pasta, that chickpea pasta. It's going right in the water. And I'm gonna give it a stir. Gonna boil this like regular pasta. I'm gonna test it, maybe boil it just a little bit less. I just want it really al dente. Next up, I got a cast iron pan. I'm gonna put that on a medium-high heat. And then I don't need this pan to be super hot to add this because I don't want it to burn right off the bat. I want it to slowly render. A little bit more oil because I want this to be crispy and fatty and delicious. Taste one. And it's not completely done, but it's done enough for what we want. This is gonna help with their not having carryover cooking, so they're all done and perfect. Actually gonna lower that heat just a little bit more. So it's on a medium low now, because I don't need that burning. I just wanna really crisp them up. This is perfect. Helpful tip, always make sure you have a dry towel. Never use a wet towel to hold anything. The only seasonings are gonna be salt and pepper in this, which is perfect. The garlic is gonna be great. The parsley, the bacon flavor is really dominant. You can use any kind of vegan bacon for this. You can actually, I was gonna make one, but there's so many different variations of this recipe. I'll do it in a different video. But you can make it out of the soy curls, dehydrated protein pieces if you make it bacon flavored. We have an amazing recipe in our Wicked Healthy Cookbook that my brother and I wrote with Dave. All these bacons, you can make bacon practically out of anything. It's slowly getting crispy. It's not there yet. It's making some noise, it's bubbling up. And I don't need it super crispy, but I want it to get to that point where it's like halfway done, and then I'm gonna add the onions. Cook it slowly, enjoy the process, smell all the delicious aromas. If you cook it too fast, it'll burn. I want everything to come up to temperature. We're gonna get the onions nice and translucent. The bacon will crisp up. I'm gonna add my garlic in a minute, and it's that easy, but you just have to take your time and feel through the process. I'm gonna add my garlic. And I'm gonna leave this on top for a little while before I stir it. I'm gonna let the onions continue to cook. Okay, once that's going, I'm gonna get a bowl. I have a lot of the same size bowls, but anyways, I'm gonna grab a bowl, the pasta. I'm gonna add some of that cracked black pepper, and then I'm gonna also add some powdered black pepper. Make sure I'm hitting all the taste buds. Just gonna turn off the heat, bring it over here. Make sure you have a dry towel, because this pan is heavy and it's hot. And just get all that out. Gonna rinse this out with a little bit of water, just like a tiny bit, squirt. Wipe it out while it's still hot. Now I add a little bit of oil, and then coat it again. This is how you continually season your cast iron pan, and why it lasts forever. Frozen peas. And I want them actually frozen because it's gonna cool it all down for me. Half of the parsley. I'm gonna add some capers. So I didn't add these in my original recipe. So I'm gonna add about 1.5 tablespoons of capers. That'll give it a nice twang. And then I also have some kalamata olives right here. If you had cups, it'd be 1/4 cup full. They are pitted. Make sure they don't have any stems on them. Give them a rough chop. Now you could leave them whole, but by rough chopping them, I can guarantee there's gonna be no pits because I'll hit a pit before. But if you add them in whole, you never know. So just add them right to it. For a salad, you could serve this cold or warm. If I was gonna serve it warm, I'd serve it like this. It's all about building that flavor though. Saltiness of the capers, the kalamatas, making my mouth water right now. Super savory umami of the bacon, snap of the peas. And the reason I use baby shells is because all of those diced ingredients now fall into those shells, and it all comes in one mouthful. So everything, again, is cut so everything can fit on a spoon. If you're gonna serve it hot, you can reheat this just like this. Today I'm just gonna add a little bit of this juice from the kalamata olives. Not too much, a couple tablespoons. Give it that extra twang. There's some vegan mayonnaise. Yes, you can make some out of aquafaba. You can do whatever you want. Add a couple tablespoons, and then we're just gonna stir that up. Add the rest of the parsley. Adjust any seasoning. I'm just gonna add a pinch of salt, not much. Just a little bit. That twang from the capers and the kalamatas really do add that bit of saltiness, so you don't need to add a lot, but it's super, man, it's just good. Let me plate this up. So at my deli, I used to use these a lot. One, it helps me portion how much I'll eat in a portion, because sometimes I tend to overeat more than sometimes. So I'm just gonna portion these up. Oh good. Breakfast, lunch, second lunch, and dinner. It's so good. I'm so hungry. It's so good. It's like just the perfect amount of acid from the kalamatas and the cut capers and just a slight garlic hint. I'll add more black pepper when I eat it, but I think it's a good amount in there. You get a hint of it. It's not too salty. And the tender, delicious umami, smoky bacon flavor from my seasoning bacon. It's been great hanging with you again. Appreciate your time. And I appreciate you. Hang in there. We got this. I love you, good girl. You're such a good girl. Such a good girl. Hey, if you guys like this video, please check out these videos over here because I got a lot more coming up. Probably more than I've done in the past 3 months. I'm gonna start cranking them out, get into a groove. I appreciate all of you.